Those are your headlines. You are plugged into the news. Let's talk relationships. Married folks, this is a question for you. Is sleeping alone a luxury?
About the beds.
Yeah.
Just tossing out ideas here. I was just thinking maybe while we have them, maybe we could just keep the beds apart.
Huh?
Yeah, I mean, I had a great night's sleep last night, and I sailed through the day at work, so I was just thinking, you know.
More than 23% of married Americans do in fact sleep alone, whether it's because of snoring or restless leg syndrome. But is that really a good idea? And how do you keep things hot and fired up when you're in separate beds? Relationship expert Janie Lacey is here to show you exactly how to do that. Good morning.
Good morning.
Is it a bad thing if you are sleeping in separate beds? Is there something wrong?
Not necessarily. It can be a good thing depending on why we decided to do that. But it can also take away from intimacy in the relationship. So you want to be very strategic if you decide to make that decision in your relationship.
Okay, 23% of Americans polled said they do in fact sleep alone, and some of the causes are snoring, restless leg syndrome, if maybe the wife is pregnant and she just can't get enough room or get comfortable. That's why they may go to separate beds. If you're in that predicament, how do you approach that with your husband or wife? How do you say, honey, I really want to sleep alone?
Well, I think they do need to approach it. They need to sit down and say, okay, what's going on? I'm not getting rest. I'm stressed out during the day. How about let's try some other things if he decides not to take care of the snoring problem through medical help. Sure. But they have to be intentional about their intimate life, because a lot of times sleeping together brings intimacy in the relationship. You're cuddling, that can be your time to bond physically, and if that doesn't happen, then you have to plan it, so to speak.
Yeah, because it leads to a lack of passion, and we know that's a lot of your healthy relationship. That's a lot of being married. You got to have that passion.
Right, and that's why they have to plan it. They have to make sure that they're having that ongoing conversation. So I would not recommend that you sleep alone unless there are some of those reasons, like someone's snoring, there's other things going on, and there's different work schedules where it's causing a hindrance to the relationship rather than helping it.
Jenny, how do I go to my husband and say, it's just not working out. We need it. I mean, without hurting his feelings or making him feel like he did something wrong. What would you recommend if I came to your office and said, I need some help explaining this?
Well, the first thing, I wouldn't say it's not working out.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
I would go ahead and approach it that, we need to talk about this. I'm not sleeping at night, you're snoring, and we need to figure out how we can make it work. And in the meantime, I think I probably need to sleep in the other room so that I can get some rest so I'm able to focus during the day. So how you say it is very important.
How you say it is very important. Okay. All right. And on the sleep dates, I mean, do you, and we're about to, I guess, kind of get real personal, do you have your date, your sleep date, and is it okay to then go back to the separate beds, or should you still just tough it out and deal with the snoring and stay in the same bed?
Well, you probably want to make an appointment is what I like to call it. And I wouldn't just get up and leave. You probably want to snuggle a little bit, right?
Yeah, that wouldn't be so good. It's like a one-night stand, I guess, in your marriage. That wouldn't be a good idea.
Right, but you can have fun with it as well, so it doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing.
Okay, awesome stuff, Janie. Thank you so much. And of course, for more information, you can always head over to our website, dailybuzznow.com. Click on the For More Info tab.